There we go. I remember to do that at the start of the meeting this time. All right. Welcome everyone to our Student Government Association meeting. I'm calling to order at 6:01 p.m. on the 11th of October, 2021. Before we get started, I would like to note of a couple of important holidays. First, we have Indigenous Peoples Day, where members of the native tribes of the Americas are able to celebrate and be recognized due to the immense reduction of their populations through the genocide of colonists hundreds of years ago that has severely crippled the Indigenous community since then. Additionally, today is National Coming Out Day. Personally, it has been 5 years now since I have publicly come out, and I am very happy to be proud of this community. And if any of you are also part of this community, I thank you for being out. And if you're not out, I thank you for still being a part of this community and being who you are. Now into the official business, Malovika with the roll call.
Arts and Sciences Student Council.
College of Arts and Sciences Student Council, Lawrenceburg support present.
Block School Student Council.
Law School Student Association, Kerrigan Rohach present.
Block School Student Council, Fender Robinson present.
Collegiate Pan-Hellenic Council.
Collegiate Panhellenic Council representative present, Haley Friends.
Conservatory Student Association.
Brett Boyer, CSA present.
Conservatory Student Association, Gabrielle Stanley present.
Graduate Student Council.
Eli Fair present.
Matthew Lukovich present.
Interfraternity Council. Okay, Medical School Advisory Council.
Medical School Advisory Council, Stephanie Kim present.
Medical School Advisory Council, Eric Rampali present.
Multicultural Student Organization Council.
Multicultural Student Organization Council, Liana Tomlin present. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, guys.
And National Pan-Hellenic Council. Pharmacy Student Council.
Pharmacy Student Council, Amy Janowski present.
Pharmacy Student Council, Zach Painter present.
School of Biological and Chemical Sciences Student Council.
School of Biological and Chemical Sciences Student Council, Christian Dang present.
Biological and Chemical Sciences, Grayson Petrozinski present.
School of Computing and Engineering Student Council.
School of Computing and Engineering Student Council, Reagan Baum present.
Truman Dell is present.
School of Dentistry Student Council.
School of Dentistry Student Council, Alexandria Thomas present.
School of Dentistry, Mackenzie Williams present.
School of Education Council.
School of Education Council, Jessica Metter present.
School of Law. Sexuality and Gender Alliance Council.
Sexuality and Gender Alliance Council, Tatiana Taylor present.
Student Athlete Advisory Council.
Student Advisory Council, Micaiah Mullins present.
Student Council of Nursing and Health Sciences, or Health Studies.
Nursing and Health Studies, Joey Gamble, present.
Jacob Sumner, present.
Senators at Large.
Senator at Large Quinn Tran, present.
Senator at Large Natalie McCarthy, present.
Senator at Large Duke Porter, present.
Okay, and I believe we're at quorum.
Yes, we are. Additionally, Jacob O'Brien, you are here. I see you in the roster. Whenever roll call is called, you will say your council name and then your name, present. So in this case, you would say Interfraternity Council Jacob O'Brien or Jake O'Brien, present.
Okay. I tried to say that. I think my microphone didn't work, so.
Probably. So yes.
Okay, I have you marked down.
All right. Before we go to approval of the minutes, Malavika, are you supposed to produce the list of senators that have not met their attendance requirements during meetings, or is that supposed to be for a different time?
I do have, or I've kept track of who's missed meetings, and I'm sending like emails out after the meeting, and I CC like you and Todd Wells too.
Okay.
Yes, and thank you. Those councils that have absences as required by Constitution, if they've gone over required absences, we will be issuing a frozen funds to those councils.
All right. Now that we can continue with the approval of minutes from the previous meeting, September 27th, 2021. Do we have a motion to approve?
I motion to approve last meeting's minutes.
Do we have a second to approve?
I second.
Minutes have been approved for the 27th of September, 2021 meeting. Tonight we have no guest speakers. Committee reports. First up, the Select First Year Council Committee, Quinn Tran, Senator at Large. What is the update on the First Year Council, Quinn?
So the application period is over and we're moving into interviews now. Interviews will take place Tuesday and Wednesday, and I have one person interviewing on Friday. So I'll make decisions that Friday evening. First meeting will be next Wednesday, and I'm super excited about that one because it's the first meeting. Plus, I got President Choi to come, and if you don't know who he is the president of the system and chancellor at Mizzou. And I'm also working on getting other people to come as well.
Very nice. Thank you for the update, Quinn. Next up, Public Relations Committee. Chair Sagi Rudnick is not present tonight. Is there another member of the Public Relations Committee, preferably a co-chair or vice chair, who is able to deliver a report on your activities? I will take that as a no. Senate Resolutions Committee, Chair Haley Prinz of the Collegiate Panhellenic Council.
Hello, everyone. So nothing has come to our committee yet for approval or resolution, but when it does, we'll be sure to address that. Thank you.
Thank you, Haley. And I'm definitely going to be addressing that as a topic during this meeting. All righty. Finally, the Internal Affairs Committee, Chair Brett Boyer of the Conservatory Student Association. What is your report?
So last time we met, we kind of initially planned out how we were going to go through for the Supreme Court hearing. I have since received some more information, so tonight we will get everything all set in stone, and we will hold a special meeting sometime before the 25th to hold the hearing, and then I will report to you on whether or not we vote to advance the person to the full Senate.
Thank you very much, Brett. I await eagerly for the Supreme Court nomination and confirmation process. Action items. We have no old business to attend to, which kind of bugs me, but like I said, we're going to talk about that. But first, with our new business, we do have a new senator for the IFC, Jacob O'Brien. So Jacob, on the Senate agenda, which you should have open, if not, you at least have a link to it. There are links to a follow for follow form, which for all senators who have not yet put your info on it, is a great way to have other members of the SGA get involved with your social medias, follow you on Instagram or Twitter, provide a picture of yourself for professional use on our SGA website, which I believe is still in the works, as well as letting us know a bit about yourself and providing good methods of contact, such as your year in school, your major or program, as well as an email or phone number to reach you at should someone need to get a hold of you. Additionally, Jacob, there is a link on below that for a committee preference form. I would appreciate it if you filled that out soon so I could designate you to a standing committee, and we can be smooth rolling. Also, please let me know your availability through an email or through chatting directly with me during this, so that way we can arrange a training for you as well as our other new senators who still need to get their training done. All right, now resolutions. The point of the Senate is to write resolutions and pass them to improve the campus. And the best part is the Senate Resolutions Committee is not the only people who should be writing resolutions. All senators should, whether you're on the Public Relations or Internal Affairs Committee, not just Senate resolutions. The point of the Senate Resolutions Committee, as Chair Haley did explain earlier, is to review these resolutions, vote on them preliminarily, and then allow them to come to the full Senate for a vote and be passed and enacted by President Tim should they be passed. So you can write resolutions. If there's something that you know of on campus that you want to work on, such as parking or food in the cafeteria, write a resolution, get together with another senator or two, write those resolutions, get them submitted to the Senate Resolutions Committee, and then we'll be able to vote on them if they pass the committee vote. The best ways to do this are looking at your social circles. All right, you have friends, you should be part of multiple clubs or other organizations besides SGA. And additionally, y'all are representing different councils unless you're an at-large senator, in which case you still have clubs and organizations, like I said. And personally, I've received several ideas over the past few weeks, particularly from the LGBTQIA affairs members, as well as some multicultural students, such as providing menstrual products in vending machines, improving the gender neutral bathrooms, which includes adding menstrual waste receptacles in the men's rooms for those men who do have menstrual processes. I'm not too familiar with all that, but yes. And of course, things like mandating the provision of instructions for student employees in their native languages, should it not be English, as well as improving English as a second language learning opportunities. So if you guys want to work on any of these, get with me. And I think Gabby is really good with writing bills as well as Quinn, and we can work on getting those written, getting those put to the committee, and we can really enact some change on campus. Ruse Give Back, October 23rd, next Saturday from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. Madam Vice President Weiler, would you like to do your little spiel?
Yes, can do. Thanks, Duke.
No problem.
So you all have gotten multiple emails from me about Ruse Give Back. And thank you to those who have responded and who have been engaging with those emails. I still have had quite a few of you with no responses and no filling out of forms. So just a reminder to, as a senator, your representatives, please make sure that you are checking your email every day, because you may not just be missing my emails. You may be missing other really important emails that are necessary for your position, such as responses from Duke or anything from your councils. So just a reminder to please be responding to those emails. If asked, be reading those emails, the whole thing. There's really important links in there that we need you to fill out, all that. And then also I am needing, so we're doing promotion for Ruse Give Back this week with tabling in the union. And one of the things that we've been doing is using a few senators. So thank you to Tatiana for coming today and tabling. We're able to fill all the slots, except we have one slot tomorrow. I'm physically unable to do it because I'm in class. So we would really like it if one of you could step up, and it's just an hour slot from 11 to 2 tomorrow in the union. All the supplies are provided. I'll send you an email with all the information. But if anyone's available from 11 to 2 tomorrow, just to talk about Ruse Give Back, there's a whole slip of what information you can say. And Kim Kushner will be there to help set up and all that. You don't even need to set up or take down because it's the middle slot. So if anyone's available during that time, please message in the chat so that I can fill that. Thank you. And then what else did I have? Okay, so next what we're going to do is look through all the links that I needed sent out. So I know some of you are unable to attend for whatever reason, be that work or something else. But I'm going to go through the list of all of you and say what forms I have from you and what forms I need you to complete, because SGA is a large sponsor of this event and it is a requirement to have some sort of involvement with it. So I'm just going to go through, and I know some people have signed up. We've sent lots of links, so I just want to make sure we're all on the same page and I understand where everyone is. So I'm going to go through that. First, we have Lawrence Brooks, the 4th. I have you as coming to Ruse Give Back, but no to team lead. And I do not see that you have signed up for the general registration link. So I'm going to go ahead and put both the general registration link and the team lead link in the chat. And for whichever one applies to you, please go ahead and fill that out. So again, Lawrence, if you could just fill out that general registration link for me, if you are still planning on attending. And then Riley Peak.
Yeah, I am. I'll do it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. I sent it out in an email earlier today. So,
all right.
Then Riley Peak, are they there? Are they at this meeting? I'm not sure if they are.
No, they've not made it to any meetings.
Okay. Then we have Brenda Robinson. I see that you are a yes for team lead and you have signed up on all the links that were needed. So thank you for doing that. Let's see, then Kerrigan, I have that you're unable to attend. Same with Haley Prince. If any of these are incorrect, go ahead and send me a message in the chat. Brett Boyer, I see that you are able to attend, but not as a team lead, and you're not signed up for the general registration. So if you go ahead and fill that out for me from the chat, that would be great. Gabby Stanley, yes, a team lead, yes to attending, and thank you for signing up for all the links that I needed. Great job. Eli Fair, I have you as not able to attend. I have not gotten a response from Matthew Lukewicz. So if you're here, please go ahead and either fill out the general registration link or email me as a reason why you cannot attend. Jake O'Brien, thanks for becoming a senator. You're new, yay. I will give you an email on all of this, just so you're kind of caught up to date with everything. And so we're not springing you on to anything, but so just look out for an email from me. Let's let's see. Then I have Eric. I have you as yes to team lead, and you have signed up for everything. So thank you for that. Then Stephanie Kim, yes to team lead. I have you signed up. So thank you. Ayana cannot attend. Charisma, I have you as not attending. I'm sorry, can attend, but not as a team lead. And I do not have you signed up. So if you could fill out that general registration, we are just needing that to get like t-shirt sizes and everything, just so we have a full number of who's going to be there so we can prepare. So you can fill out that general registration. Amy, I do not have a response from you. So if you were able to email me as to why you can't attend, or go ahead and fill out that general registration. Zach Painter, I have that you cannot attend. Christian Dang, I have yes to team lead, and you've signed up for everything. So thank you for that. Same with Grayson. Both of you are set to go. Just make sure that you are ready to attend those trainings on Monday. And then Truman, Dellis, I do not have a response. So if you can, again, either email me why you cannot attend or fill out that general registration. Regan, I have you attending and team lead. So if you're all good to set up. And then our dentistry, Alexandria and Mackenzie, I have you excused. I know why you can't. So thank you for emailing me that in advance. Sorry, we're almost done. Nicole Davidge, I have that you can attend, but not team lead. And if you could fill out that general registration link, I do not have that you have completed that. Jessica Mater, I have no response. Same with McGregor and Ryan. So if both of you, if all three of you, if you're on this meeting, please email me or fill out the general registration link.
I filled out, I received a phone call and filled out the link.
Oh, great.
Thing. I couldn't because my husband is out of town for a funeral.
You're good.
Okay, cool.
Sorry, that was me. Let me
And
write
the
that
School
down.
of Law senators are not present tonight.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, Jessica, I will get that fixed. And then Tatiana, I have you signed up to team lead. And if you could fill out the general registration link and also that team lead link for me that I put in the chat. I do not have that. Those have been completed yet. It's kind of confusing because we sent out that thing about a month ago about if you were interested in team lead, but we still need team leads to fill out that those links that are sent in the chat. Micaiah Mullins and Joey Gamble, I have that you cannot attend. Brianna Moore, I do not have a response. So if you could email or fill out that general registration. Quinn, I have that you cannot attend, but will help with the prep. So thanks for that. I'll be reaching out. Anya Kumar, no response. So email or fill out that link. Natalie McCarthy and Duke Porter, I have yes to team lead, and you both filled out everything I need. So thank you. And then Sagi, I think I heard you say he was not here. So all good. That was all. Sorry for that whole mess right there, but definitely registration is done on the 15th. So this was my last meeting before I saw you all. Last meeting to see you all before that registration link closed. So I wanted to make sure we're all on the same page. Again, if you have not filled out the general registration link on Rue Groups, please be sure to do that. And then if you have agreed and are still interested in being a team lead, there's that second link as well, just to get t-shirt sizes and kind of get our placement for where you'll be. And then again, we're getting really excited for Rue's Give Back. We're at around 170 people signed up, and we're hoping to be around 250-ish. So if you all could just, again, emphasize it to your councils, emphasize it to whatever you are representing, whether that be council, club, college, or I know you're all representing lots of things. So if you could all just, again, emphasize the day to all of your spheres of influence, we would really appreciate it. And then we're also going to be having a blood drive on the Friday before Rue's Give Back on the 22nd. I put flyers in all of the office cubicles today, so you may be seeing that in the flyers, but then also on our Instagram. And the flyers kind of display how to sign up for the blood drive. But we understand a lot of people are unable to, so that is all right. But just so you have it on your radar, to also disperse that to your ability. And I think that's all I had. But again, thank you for all those who have signed up to participate in Ruse Give Back and to be a team lead. Either or, we're really excited for the event and hope you are too. And feel free to email me with any questions or if your registration has changed in any way.
Thank you, Abby. All right, now for the last portion of our meeting with officer reports. President Tim, what is your report?
Yes. So what we're gonna have in the near future, later this month, we're hoping to have an associate justice to fill in that vacant seat that Morgan has left when she was promoted to Chief Justice to succeed Chief Justice Alex. In addition, just I wanted to reemphasize the work that Abby has done with Ruse Give Back. So please take the time to fill out those links. And then also thank you for those of you guys who are filling out the 30 for 30 forms. We really appreciate that. And Ruse Give Back is another opportunity for you guys to fill that out, just for us to keep track for bookkeepings by the end of the month, by the end of the semester, just to see how far we as an SGA team and with your guys' help as senators with community impact and student involvement. In addition, FSE have gotten a lot of information from both students, commuters, and on-campus students, and looking forward to see where those conversations will go in the future in terms of reassessing what they're going to do going forward, and to make it a better experience with the vision and mission that they want to achieve with FSE, and understanding where it's falling short from the student's point of view and perspective of what that class may entail. Thank you.
Thank you, President Tim. Madam Vice President Weiler, do you have a report to give even after the Ruse Give Back?
Not particularly, no. My main project has been Ruse Give Back. So just working a lot on that in the coming week. If any of you have availability, or if you're on campus and have a couple minutes to spare, feel free to email me and we'll set up a time for you to come help us with this Ruse Give Back. It's quite a large project, so there's lots of things that need to be done, like putting up flyers around campus, or just kind of helping to get the word out. So feel free to email me if you're available, especially those who weren't able to attend on the actual day. But other than that, I think that was all. Just mainly Ruse Give Back.
Thank you, Abby. All right, Comptroller Kyle Potts, what is your report?
Last week we had an SASC meeting and we approved $8,458.74. We have another meeting coming up a week from today. This meeting will be in person. We have decided to opt in every other system. So one meeting will be on Zoom, the next will be in person, so on and so forth through the rest of the semester. Also, the School of Education senators, I kind of stopped emailing you. I got really busy last week. I still need a new rep for the School of Ed. So if you know of anybody or have any questions, please let me know so that we can get that slot filled. And that's all I got.
Thank you, Kyle. And finally, for officer reports, Internal Affairs Director Malavika, what is your report?
So I'll be working with Sagi, who's not here, on ASUM internship interviews pretty soon. And other than that, like Abby said, I just think it's important to echo, if you're able to sign up for Ruse Give Back, please do, because SGA is a primary sponsor and it's our role to help with that project as much as possible.
Thank you, Malavika. All right. Jessica, I am actually curious, what is the status of the website?
I think that we are trying to figure the last minute things of publishing. So in the next month or so, it will be up and running.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Now we have an open forum. So if there was anything that should have been talked about tonight that was not, now is the time to do so. If you are a member of the Peanut Gallery and you have something to say, please raise your hand with the emote and you will be called on when it is appropriate. Do we have anything for the open forum? Yes, President Tim.
I just wanted to make a quick comment about with SGA and elections. So if that's something that anyone here is interested in, and just kind of giving everyone ample amount of time just to be really proactive about this, we're seeking an election director in the future. So if this is something that one of you guys may be interested in, or perhaps if you have someone else that you may know on different clubs and organizations that are willing to work 5 hours a week to become an election director, so we can kind of foresee the next election. I know it's early for this, but if we are trying to do something where the elections is longer than just a couple of days of voting, but perhaps, maybe more than a week, maybe a month, perhaps, really just thinking ahead of how to get the word out, how to get people voting, because I think one of the primary concerns or issues is a lot of students who come to UMKC, not to mention are at UMKC, don't know what UMKC SGA is or does. So I think that's just being really proactive, thinking ahead. If that's something that anyone here is interested in, definitely reach out. And I believe, Todd, you could chime in. I believe you get a stipend for becoming an election director, kind of help out with that process, and the time commitment would be 5 hours a week.
Yes, and just a reminder, senators are not eligible to apply as it is a conflict of interest, but anyone outside of the Senate is eligible to apply, and it is a $500 stipend.
Does that exclude senators who do not intend on running or are not running in the next election, or is it blanket ban on all senators?
Any current senator cannot serve in that position. Yeah, it's a conflict of interest, obviously.
Just checking.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, and I think this is a great way for first year council to get involved. We were talking about this at the exec board meeting. It's like the elections are coming up, and that's a good way to see how they're going and to help out with that.
Indeed.
I have something.
Yes, Comptroller Kyle.
Quinn, this is more for you. How many applications did you receive and interviews did you set up? I don't remember if you said that.
Yeah, so I have a total of 8 applications. I know that's not a lot, but I had a lot of issues with communication, like outside of the BAMD program. So yes, most of my applicants are BAMD people. Again, for the second time, I would like to extend the invitation for anyone to sit in on interviews. I can email you that information if you're interested, just because like conflict of interest. And I think 4 or 5 people have actually gotten back and set up those times. There are a couple people that did not respond.
All righty. Is there anything else that a senator or a member of the peanut gallery wishes to bring up now?
I have something. I'm sorry.
Jacob Sumner, please.
Yes. Hi, I had something to add. Our Senator Brianna Moore has stepped down from her position. I serve as Vice President of the School of Nursing and Health Studies, so I'm filling in for her today. So if she needs to be taken off any of your rosters, we are in the midst of trying to find her replacement.
Okay. Thank you so very much for letting us know. Better late than never. Better late than never. Brett, were you about to talk, or was someone else?
Yeah, I just had a couple of things I'd like to share with everyone. So we in the conservatory have been hard at work doing conservatory things. So we have kind of our second round of concerts coming up. It was a quick turnaround time for this one. So next Thursday on the 21st, the Conservatory Wind Ensemble and Wind Symphony will be giving a shared concert. It will be at 7:30 p.m. in Whitehall at the James Olson Performing Arts Center. The Wind Ensemble will be performing a trombone concerto with a guy named Jeremy Wilson, who teaches at Vanderbilt. He's a world-renowned trombonist, so that'll be a very unique opportunity for us, for everyone to see. And then on Saturday, to conclude our great Ruse Give Back, great timing, at 7:30 p.m. again in Whitehall, the orchestra will be giving their second concert. So they'll be performing some great stuff from the standard literature there. And then the next day, on the 24th, our choirs will be giving a concert. It will be at 3:30 p.m. at the Atonement Lutheran Church. You'll have to look up the address on that one because I don't know the exact address. So we'd love to see you there. The first concerts were really, really great and really inspiring, and it'd be great to have members of our student government there to watch and see what happened, what we're doing.
Very interesting.
Hello. I have a question.
Senator Haley Prince.
Thank you. Are there tickets for these events that we should look into before just showing up?
They are all free and don't require tickets, but just for easy sake, get there about 10 to 15 minutes early so you can find a seat.
Thank you.
I had something to say.
Senator Lawrence Brooks.
Since we all are a part of student government, I went to the campus battleground rally with Will Witt last week as a journalism student, just to see what the conversation was about for communications major. And it was pretty much a conversation on hate speech and taking up arms against the government. From my vantage point and my perspective. So I think we as senators and leaders at UMKC really need to start having honest conversations about who we have come to campus and speak and what the purpose was. I mean, I want to say half the audience were not students. And if somebody would have got up and spoke in opposition of what they said, or what they presented in that moment, it probably would have been some problems there. Yeah, we just need to have broader conversations about what are the intentions of these organizations bringing these people to speak and what it's for.
And to piggyback off of that, actually, thank you for bringing that up, Lawrence. Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can, Ayana.
Okay, so I was walking to class and I noticed that whoever led this event had a lot of posters that were not approved by OSI. They were taped on the ground. They were taped on the walkway from Cherry Street Garage to the student union. And I thought that if, in order to post a poster, it has to be approved by OSI, and to post it in the residential halls, it has to be approved by residential life council. So Todd, I feel like that's kind of your realm, if you could answer that question for me, because it was kind of just, I don't know, really abrasive to my eyes when I saw all of these posters everywhere on the ground and tape and everything. So yeah, and I knew they were going to spew hate speech because I'm pretty sure it's the same group that came to campus. Okay, good, you already addressed it. Great, that's good to know. I just didn't hear anything about it in response, so I wasn't sure if that was something that you guys knew about. But thank you, Todd, for responding.
Wow, I didn't even know, like I've noticed the posters. I didn't notice that there wasn't like an OSI approval stamp absent from them. So wow. Yes, I do believe that that may be something for the Public Relations Committee to discuss in your guys' next meeting. And potentially that could generate a resolution perhaps to help protect students from hate speech and bigotry on campus from guest speakers. I am not entirely sure, but that does seem like a decent way to go about resolving this issue. So whoever here is on the Public Relations Committee, as I cannot address Sagi personally right now, take note of this and perhaps bring it up at the next meeting. Ayana and Micaiah, real quick, did I officially designate you to your committees yet? Or are you still committee-less?
Yes, we're still committee-less.
Okay, I do actually have your assignments. Let me just dive deep into my tree of files. Let's see, Excel, open up, please. Ayana, you are on the Senate Resolutions Committee. Micaiah, you are on the Public Relations Committee.
Perfect, thank you.
No problem. All right, and Jacob O'Brien, we will get you put onto a committee as soon as possible. Is there anything else that someone would like to bring to the attention of the Senate? If not, then I adjourn our meeting at 6:42 p.m. Those of you who are in the Internal Affairs Committee, remember that you do have a meeting right after this ends. So yeah, that is all I have. Thank you for joining us tonight, Senators and Peanut Gallery and Executive Board. I await to see you on the 25th of October for our next meeting.